Alrighty, so what's your name?
Ryan Coles.
Ryan Coles. Nice to meet you, Ryan Coles.
Nice to meet you too, Murder.
And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 23.
23. And where are you from?
Fordingbridge.
Fordingbridge. Where's that?
It's about half an hour away from here.
What, in the middle of nowhere?
In the middle of nowhere. It's a beautiful place.
Fordingbridge. Never been. Cool. And how come you're in Bournemouth then?
I now work here.
What do you do?
Yeah, sort of near here.
What do you do?
I'm a landscaper.
Cool. Like gardens or?
Do I like gardens?
No, like, so you're landscaping gardens.
Yeah.
Of course you like
No, I
gardens,
like
otherwise it wouldn't
gardens
be your
too.
job, would it?
Yeah, landscaping gardens, yeah.
Like, making something out of nothing or making something better or a little bit of both?
The best ones are when you make something out of nothing, but making things better is also nice.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
a bit of both.
Alright, so I just want you to know, any of these questions, if you don't want to answer them, you don't have to. Just say anything that you don't want to. Yeah, and of course, everything stays between us. I'll get you to sign a consent form later on, just to make sure
Very nice.
that nothing goes any further than my art project. Alright?
Awesome.
So, why do you think it's so difficult for people to make connections in this world with one another, in the society that it is today?
Question. I think because everyone, there's such a fast pace of life that people have become incapable of being able to slow down and appreciate what others have to say.
Of slowing down and appreciating.
Yeah. What's
And why
around
do you think that is?
Because life requires you to do so many things to exist within it.
So you'd say existence is complex.
I would.
And what, so people have no time to make new connections? Or
I think people have time.
that they
I just
don't make
think
it?
that people don't. Yeah, you don't allow it.
Don't allow the time.
Myself included.
Fair enough. Do you wish that you did? Like, have you thought about it until I'd asked you this question?
Yes. I had thought about it, and I do make a conscious effort to do it.
However, it's difficult, of
However,
course.
it is difficult in everyday life.
Yeah, life goes on, right? You can't
Life does go on.
stop it. Alright, what makes you smile?
Huh. Other people smiling.
Other people's happiness.
Other people's happiness.
So, making other people happy or just purely seeing it, whether you know them or not?
Purely seeing it.
Give me an example.
So I was in London the other day on the tube,
Mm-hmm.
and a brass band came on, and I thought it was
Cool.
an amazing thing.
Like, what they called, a flash mob.
Kind
Kind
of,
of.
yeah. So there was like 4 of them with trumpets and all sorts of different instruments, and they played Hit the Road Jack, and I noticed that, well, myself included, but it was an amazing thing because whether people were interested or not, everybody on that train had a smile on their face.
That's a beautiful thing.
It was a beautiful thing.
And I'm sure whether they make any money out of it or not, I mean, of course that's what they're after, but
Doesn't
the
matter.
happiness that it brings to
It's
others,
the most important thing.
absolutely.
Otherwise,
That's
everything-
cool. I've never experienced something like that.
No?
No, like flash mob or, stuff like that. It's cool.
It's a cool thing.
It's
It was a cool
interesting.
thing.
I'd love to be a part of that one day. I'd love to, you can there's like forms online you can fill out and you just attend and they tell you to bring something and you just join in. Or they tell you a dance move and you just join in and you go. It'd be
Yeah, I'd like to
awesome.
do that.
I'd love to do that one day. Where is the most beautiful place you've ever been?
Ooh. The most beautiful place I've ever been is called Crater Navidad in Chile.
Navidad. Do you know what Crater Navidad means?
No, do you?
I thought Navidad was something like Christmas, right?
No, that's...
Yeah, Feliz Navidad is Happy Christmas in Spanish.
Is it?
Yeah.
You reckon it's Crater Christmas?
Create Christmas. Maybe it happened on Christmas
Maybe
or
it
something
did.
like that.
Maybe it did.
Create Navidad
Maybe it
in
was
where?
Years ago,
Where did you say?
when all the dinosaurs were celebrating Christmas.
Maybe.
It is in Chile.
Chili. Why was that?
Just imagine.
All the dinosaurs with
Yeah,
Christmas
yeah,
hats
yeah,
on.
it's like T-Rexes dressed as Father Christmas, like beards and shit. Yeah, go on, sorry.
So, you've made me lose my train of thought. I'm just thinking about
It's
dinosaurs
so
with Christmas
funny,
hats
isn't
on.
it? Genuinely hilarious all around this crater.
Oh God, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Creta Navidad, Chile. So, why is that the most beautiful place for you?
It's the silence.
The silence. That's interesting.
Yeah. I never
Why
experienced
silence?
anything like it. True silence. It was beautiful. Because I don't know. I can't tell you why it was beautiful, but you just felt amazingly insignificant.
Insignificance. I like that as well.
But in a beautiful way, like you're just part of this, rather than being part of a society. You're just kind of part of the earth. It was
Mhm.
awesome.
And so, if you could go back there again tomorrow, who would you take with you?
My girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
Yes.
Nice. How long have
She
you
was
been
with me
together?
the first time.
And you'd just go again with
I
her?
would definitely go again with her. Well,
Why would you choose her again? Because a lot of the people that I've spoken to before, when I asked them, where, if,
Yeah.
their favourite place, where, if they would go back, they would bring different people.
really?
Yeah, everyone said they'd bring different people.
Intriguing. Why would I bring her? Because she could also appreciate where we were without influencing it.
Okay, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's a really beautiful thing.
It was cool.
All right. What is your philosophy in life? What do you live by? What do you stand by?
Big question.
It's a big question.
What is my philosophy in life? And what do I live? I live by if I can. It's an interesting thing a friend told me actually
Mm-hmm.
that I think has really influenced me, which is that if you can go through every day and just make one other person or change one other person's day for the better, then you've done a good thing effectively. So I don't know, little things. So you can go into a supermarket and just be happy to the person behind the till and make them laugh and have a smile and wish them a happy day. Then nothing else really matters as long as that person's had a smile on their face.
Nice.
I'd say I live my life by that.
But that can't be at the sake of your own happiness, right? Because
I think
it's
that
impossible to
creates
make
happiness
for you.
for me.
So if you make others happy, you are happy.
I think so.
Nice. Sorry, I'm quite slow at writing notes, so
That's okay.
just got to catch up with myself. Describe to me your perfect day. If you could wake up tomorrow, be anywhere,
perfect
do
day.
anything, have anything, where would you be? What would you be?
Oh, my perfect day.
Yeah.
I would wake up on Creta Navidad, except it would be like 30 degrees, and I would have a cold Stella
Stella.
and a cigarette, and I would sit on that crater
Hot
for the
day.
whole day.
Cold beer. And cigarette.
Yeah.
And you just sit and appreciate.
Yeah, I would never have said that had you not asked me the previous question, but
If I hadn't have asked you the previous question, what would you say?
what would be my perfect day if you hadn't asked me that?
Yeah.
I would spend I would spend the day with my cows
your
in a big
cows?
field.
So you're a farmer.
Yes. Yeah.
What kind of cows do you have? Do you sell them for meat or dairy or?
Yeah, it kind of it's like a hobby of my dad's, but I can't get involved a bit and we're trying to make it into a beef farm.
A day
so
with
got
the
like
cows.
20 cows, but I would happily just sit in a field with my cows. Again, it would have to be
Have
summer.
you ever ridden one or tried to ride one?
Yes.
Have you? How did it go?
Well,
Did it?
yeah,
Did
yeah,
it let
took me a
you?
while.
Was
I
it
trained
okay?
him, yeah.
No way.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, he was cool, man.
What was his name?
He didn't have a name
You
for
didn't
obvious
even
reasons.
name him.
I couldn't name him.
Oh, 'cause
the
you'd be
poor
eating him
guy.
next
Yeah,
week.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But no, I did. Yeah, I rode him. yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. You probably think I'm quite weird.
Yeah. A little bit. Interesting though. I seem to always attract the interesting
I'm
ones.
sure you do.
It seems to be.
Well, that's more of a thing about yourself, I imagine.
So, do you know the TV program Mastermind?
Uh,
Where you sit in the black chair and that old bloke asks you questions about your chosen subject.
like Millionaire, but you get to choose.
Yeah, you get to choose a subject and you revise a subject or whatever, and this bloke asks you all these questions about your chosen subject.
Cool.
So what would your chosen subject be? What do you know most about? What would you be able to answer any question in the world on? Or,
Ooh,
relatively.
livestock, animals.
Livestock, animals.
Yeah, yeah. Livestock, farm animals. Well, animals in general, I reckon I could do pretty well.
Okay.
Watched a lot of David Attenborough.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. He is... I quote, I think it was Joe Rowe, the last person I interviewed, he was also said that animals would be his
Really?
chosen subject. And he said David Attenborough is the grandfather of the United Kingdom.
I couldn't agree with him more. I think if there is a Jesus, then it is David Attenborough.
It is him, he is the living
I
prophet.
think he's actually come back.
Maybe. So livestock. Interesting.
Yes.
Farmer.
Yes.
Alright.
Only because I do well.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you pick the
No, I'm not
subject
going to
you're
pick
going
a
to do well
subject
at.
I'm going to do badly on.
No,
I
of
think
course
that,
not.
yeah, I'd smash,
Defeats the
I'd
point.
smash that one.
So you've grown up on a farm, and so
Yes.
you've
For some of my life.
literally grown up with it.
Yeah.
Grown up
And love it.
and love. Yeah. Cool. I lost my page. So, what would the title of your biography be?
What would the title of my biography be? Where are my keys?
Are you one of those
Yeah.
forgetful, clumsy?
Yeah. Where are my keys?
Where are
Genuinely, that would be. I think most of my life stories come from the fact
keys.
that I've lost my keys.
by Ryan Coles?
Yeah.
All right. That says a lot about you as a person, I think.
Well, I'm an idiot.
I wouldn't say that to a stranger. I would never say that to a stranger.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
sounds a little bit like it.
Yeah,
What are you grateful for in your life?
In terms of what am I grateful for, just like
What are you grateful for? It could be anything. The
just
little
to
things.
be here.
To be here.
To be here. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful.
Is
to
that
be
because
here
of an
with-
experience that you've had where you could have not been here? Or is
No,
that
no,
purely
no.
because
I'm
of...
just purely because I'm here, and I think it's amazing. I don't really understand it, but I think it's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. And to be here with the people I'm here with.
Like who? Friends? Family?
Friends, family, yeah, everything. I think that's probably quite natural, but it's awesome.
Yeah. I'd be a little bit worried if you didn't have friends or family. You're an alien or something, you know. Just dropped on the planet,
Yeah.
you know.
Just dropped
Out of
in.
nowhere.
Yeah, it was a weird Christmas with the dinosaurs. once
Ah,
upon a
yeah,
time.
of course.
Now I'm here.
Of course. What single event would you say has had the biggest impact on your life or who you are today?
Single event. It's the biggest thing.
You know, something that made you wake up or realise or something, anything.
I think so. My dad is disabled.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not actually. He is disabled, I suppose, but he doesn't like to be called that. But yeah, so he was born with one of his legs is only half a leg.
Okay.
And I have always admired and respected his ambition to strive beyond that of, I guess, a normal person.
Yeah.
And because of that, I have an appreciation, I would say, for the things around me, based on the fact that he's had to work so hard to fit in and then go beyond all expectations,
Yeah.
which
That's a beautiful thing. So
has impacted me massively.
I guess you have a lot of respect for your dad.
Absolutely.
Look up to him.
Massively. Yeah, he's my hero now.
It's beautiful.
But no. Yeah, for sure. Like, to go beyond, I don't know, like to look for the good in people.
And beyond the stigma of being disabled, you know, you hesitate at even calling him
Yeah.
disabled.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it says
yeah,
enough,
it's true.
right? The stigma of disability. Cool. If you could have a dinner party with 3 people, dead or alive, famous or not, who and why would you have sit there and
Is
have a
there
dinner
an
with
amount
you?
of people?
3.
3.
3 people.
Sorry, I didn't listen properly.
That's all right.
So I got to pick 3 people to have a dinner party with.
You just sit, have a chat, have a lovely meal,
Um,
ask questions.
trying to think of like Curtis Mayfield.
Curtis Mayfield. What a choice.
I'd love just to sit and just. I don't even know what he'd be like, but I reckon Curtis Mayfield for sure.
For what reason have you thought of him?
I love his music, and his funky tunes.
Oh,
I
nice.
think he'd be a funky guy.
Yeah. Yeah, his tunes say that. I think he would be a
Yeah,
funky
for sure.
guy for
I
sure.
just think he'd be a very cool guy. And,
What's the famous one by him? What's like the one
oh,
everyone knows, you know?
Pusher Man or Superfly
Pusher Man,
or
yeah.
Move On Up.
Superfly.
Or the 3, yeah.
My party well.
Yeah, it's nearly like he's in the room with me.
You'd never guess,
I
right?
just have to do with you. Curtis Mayfield. I'm just chat to Big Dave.
Who's Big Dave?
Mr. Attenborough.
Sorry, I didn't clock that at all.
Yeah.
David Attenborough.
Attenborough would be there. I reckon he's there for most people.
Yeah, I've had a couple of other people say that.
Yeah, Big Dave for sure.
Just purely because of his...
Just because it's David Attenborough, you have to have him there.
Yeah. Yeah. National
and-
treasure.
And Freddie Mercury.
Nice. I've also had a few choices for him as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that man would know how to party. So he'd be good. I reckon get him, Curtis Mayfield, and David Attenborough on one. You got one hell of a
Be
night.
a good night for
Be
sure.
a great night, good conversation. I'd probably not
Endless
fit in.
cheese and wine.
Yeah, I would rather be a fly on the wall, I think, than actually be there.
Yeah, that's interesting actually. That's
I'd
interesting.
rather be a
Do you
fly
think
on the
so?
wall. Yeah. I'd like to just watch it unfold.
Every now and then just drop a little piece of something in there to
Yeah.
fuel the
Maybe
fire.
in the beginning to be a fly on the wall. Because
Yeah.
I still want to have a few beers with them.
Yeah, of course. Why
If
would
they
you
drink,
not?
maybe they don't drink.
Have a few Coca-Colas, lemonades,
Maybe.
lime and sodas. What would
You
you...
work in a bar by any chance?
No, I used to be a waitress.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably where I get it from.
Yeah.
I just talk to anyone.
Yeah, so you're just taking my order. You can
So what
be
would you
our
like?
waitress.
What was the last photograph you took?
Ooh. I'll have to look. Yeah, in fact, I know what it is. The last, today, as part of my job, I have been jet washing old teak benches.
Sounds riveting.
So you say that, but look. So I jet washed. Look, they must be old. Very old. But so I jet washed half of them on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like a whole tree.
This is like a completely different...
Isn't it?
That's incredible. That must be so satisfying.
How cool is it?
Did you, That's awesome.
So it was originally one like this.
Did you, write your name in it or something in the
Yes,
jet
of
wash before
course.
you scrubbed it all off?
Many times. Look at that.
Oh, that's so cool how it just comes up brand new again.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Mad.
So that was fun.
So before and after pictures.
Before and after pictures of a bench that I jet washed,
And
I live an interesting
after
life. It could be worse. The
pictures.
one before that was just rocks.
Oh, that's even more exciting.
Orcs and the
Um, of a
and before that, it was a
bench.
cow.
That I'm not surprised at, considering what you said earlier. Describe your perfect day. With my cows.
Yeah, I already said that.
Before, after... No, I know, I was just... Don't worry.
Oh, right.
Before and after pictures of a bench. He was jet washing. What would you say your best and worst personality trait is?
My worst is overthinking things.
In general, or is this specifically with, I don't know, relationships or friendships,
in
or
general, most
just generally?
Overthinking friendship, relationship, work can often lead to not such good things happening.
Say that again, sorry?
Can often lead to not such good things happening.
Yeah.
Um,
But sometimes it can be a helpful thing as well. Not always.
not always.
But
yeah, definitely overthinking.
And your best?
My best personality trait. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. Wanting to make other people happy, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing.
Giving happiness to others.
Sounds better when you say it.
Tell me a fun fact about you. What's your party trick? What's something stupid you can do that no one would expect?
I can fit a pound coin between my two front teeth.
Perfect. It's the best one I've heard all
smoke a
day.
cigarette through it.
Ah, even better. I like that. I like
Gross.
that.
Gross.
Yeah, it's
you
quite
like it till
gross.
you
But
see it.
yeah, I imagine that.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
not very
imagine that.
attractive.
Can fit a pound coin.
So Dumb and Dumber.
I imagine them like writing this like this. If you can't see your teeth, I kind of imagine these two teeth opening like lift doors or something like that, you know, so that you can put the pound in.
Oh my god.
His
That'd be amazing.
front
I wish I could do
teeth.
Should have gone with walk on my hands. It would have been
Much more normal.
Less of a retard.
So finally, if you could give me a piece of advice to continue with my life thinking about, what would it be? Just pass on a little piece of wisdom from your brain.
A little piece of wisdom. You're kind of doing it right now, but never stop asking questions. Never stop learning from other people. Because answers lead to more questions, and more questions lead to more knowledge. And
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power, and learn other people's wisdom. Even if you don't necessarily take it all on board, there'll always be a time where you can use it. People give you the best education and laugh.
Amazing.
Mostly laugh.
And laugh as well. Cool. So that is the end of my questions. I'm going to stop recording now,
James.
just so you know.
Awesome.
All right?